All right, my man, state your name. Let them know you on Nickavelli TV.
Alan York, Nickavelli TV.
That's what's up, man. Knick fan?
Of course.
All right, that's what I want to hear. Of course. How you live in New York and you ain't a fucking Knick fan? Harlem at that.
It's rough out here, you know.
Damn.
It's rough.
All right, man. Let me check. Yeah, he good. No Laker jersey, y'all. No Golden State jersey. Regular clothes.
Facts.
Or he would have a New York jersey on. If not. All right, talk to me, man. You excited about draft night, man?
I mean, I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yeah?
I'm excited for several reasons. This is the first piece of the domino to fall down. After whatever happens tonight happens, at least we can move on with the free agency or whatever. So
okay,
I'm ready to get it over with, honestly.
All right, you've been having some reckless, sleepless nights, man, thinking about this draft pick.
I just want to make sure we don't get Cam Reddish. Other than that, I just want, honestly, Zion, Ja, or trade the pick. That's it for me.
Do you think Zion Williams can come? Think it's possible? They said we got a 14%.
Yeah, we tied.
We had 14%.
Yeah, tied for the worst record in the league. That's the highest percentage out of anybody else. I think it's us and maybe the Bulls or the Cavs. That's tied for the worst record. So it's definitely a possibility. And we got my man Pat Ewing sitting in tonight. You feel me?
Okay.
It's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But
right.
You never know. It's the Knicks. They may fuck around and give it to the Cavs or somebody. Or, the Wizards or someone unlikely. You never know with this, you know? So,
all right, so let me ask you this. How do you feel about those who saying get Zion Williams just to bait AD?
I was just reading about that. I was reading how if we get the number one pick, we're thinking about trading it to New Orleans. It's a couple things I could say. Like, one, you could be like, that's crazy. Zion is a generational talent.
Okay.
Two, you could say that you got to think AD is walking 30-10.
Right.
If Zion is lucky, he'll get to be the player that AD is right now. Zion is potential. AD is a sure thing. So I can understand where the Knicks will want to go that route, especially if we're going to get KD. The tricky shit is the draft is before free agency. So who's to say that we're going to know if we're going to get KD by the time draft night comes?
Now, do you think that's something the New York Knicks should have kept under wraps as far as picking up Zion Williams to come to New York just to vote him off, to bring AD? Because now Chicago could very well get in Zion Williams' ear and be like, you know what? Don't fuck with the Knicks.
It don't matter. It don't matter what Chicago say. It matters about the draft picks.
The picks.
You're not a free agent. So whoever got the number one pick is going to get him. It don't matter what the Bulls say. So, and the Bulls might fuck around and try to do something like that too. You never know. So I wouldn't be shocked. But yeah, I mean, it don't. That's going to be obvious speculation. So it's not necessarily about leaking the information.
Right.
Like, as of right now, we waiting on lottery balls. So whatever happens, going to happen. So it don't really matter if we heard about it, if we didn't hear about it. What's going to happen is going to happen.
Okay. So, now, as far as these Knicks players that's still on the Knicks right now, rookies, Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox.
Yeah.
Who you impressed the most?
Mitchell, for sure. Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, you like his block parties, huh?
Block party. He's efficient. His field goal percentage is crazy. He don't try to do nothing too crazy. He's gonna be right in the paint. He's gonna change the game, not only defensively, but offensively with the offensive rebounds. It's like big men like that who play like he do, like the right way. It's hard to find. So absolutely Mitchell. Yeah,
okay. Sure. And how you feel about Frank Ntilikina?
He's cool. I still
keep
think
him or ship him off, man.
I mean, I don't think it hurts to have him. We're not paying nothing crazy for him. It's not like we paying him a max contract.
I think if he remains, they got to pay him like $5 million, some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still long.
And that will go with his 5 points per game, y'all.
Yeah,
$5 million for the 5 points per game. So that means each point is worth $1 million.
But he's young, he's long, pause. He can still play defense. And I don't think there's gonna be no pressure on his shoulders. So I think it'll be good for him to get with someone else. I like the combination with him and DS Jr. at times. Just because, like I said, if you become a lockdown defender, you can get yourself 13 years in the league doing that. You can fuck around and be Trevor Ariza. He ain't gotta be a crazy point guard. You know what I'm saying?
He could be like Gary
So-
Payton off this motherfucker.
I don't know about all. My son GP was a monster on offense and that, but you can find your niche on defense. You last a long time in this league. So I don't know. The jury's still out. I'm not too high. I'm not too low on him. So
All right.
happen.
And I know you heard the news about Chris Porzingis.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. How you feel about that? We got
Hey.
Russian fans, Knick fans.
Hey, not our player,
Our
not
Russians.
our problem.
Oh, I like that. Not our player, not our problem. You know what? With that being said, I ain't gonna talk no more about him. I like that. I like
Not our
that.
problem.
Not our problem. Are you anticipating of possibly seeing Carmelo Anthony back in the Knick uniform? I mean, shit, we brought back Tim Hardaway Jr. How many times? Twice.
It would be cool. It's a good feel-good story, but it depends on how the roster shape. I'm not sure how. Like, would I like to see it? Just like it's cool and feel good, sure. But how would Carmelo and KD play? How would Carmelo, KD, and Kyrie play? Is there enough basketball and all that? So I don't know. I mean, I would love to see it. I fuck with Melo. Melo's the man. But how would it be basketball wise?
Right.
Depends on what type of role he's trying to take on. Man.
Last but not least, before we close out, if I could tell you to name me 3 players that you would love to see in a Knick jersey for the season 2020, who would it be? 3 players that's now on the Knicks that you would just top 3 right now.
Are they free agents?
Yeah, that they not on it. Free agents and pickups. 3. You gotta give me 3. 3,
I would love to see KD, of course.
right?
I would love to see Kawhi, of course.
Right?
And my favorite big man, Boogie
Boogie.
Cousins. Yeah.
All right.
Now, realistically, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think our best shot is KD, Kyrie,
Right.
and maybe picking up an old vet for defensive purposes.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna have money for 3.
All right.
But yeah.
And I know I said that was the last question, but I'm gonna try to put the nail in the coffin on this one. All right. Damn, almost lost my train of thought. Shit. Let's go Knicks. Shit.
Let's go next.
And we out.
We out of here.
Peace.